How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Absolutely wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. I'm in New Orleans.
Hey, well, big up to St. Charles Parish. I used to spend my summers there. So, Luling, Louisiana. What up?
Oh, no way, dude. That's awesome. Well, I got Matthew and I got Nathan, Kings of Leon. And dude, I have been looking forward to this conversation for a couple days now since it was offered up to me. And I appreciate you guys taking the time because I know this is that crazy part of the process where you've made the music a while back, and now it's time to go let the world know that it's out there. So I appreciate you guys taking the time. And before we begin, I just want to say that with all the things that happen in music today, you got your algorithms, you got your Spotify, you got your TikToks. You know what you guys have done? You've made an album. You made an album that I've been listening to for the last couple of days, and this is not blowing smoke. Wow, you guys made an album. This is cool to just put on and just let it wash over you.
Man, thank you so very much.
That sounds
That's what
great.
you that's what you hope with everyone, but it's great to hear it.
Yeah, we grew up loving albums, so um that's what we always try to make. So it's a huge compliment. Thank you.
We've been playing Mustang for a while on Alt 92.3 in New Orleans, and a great song, and it's like, okay, that just whetted the appetite. But when I put it on the album, Can We Please Have Fun? When it starts off with Ballerina Radio, and that's such a gorgeous song. It's just beautiful, from the textures and everything like that. I'm like, oh, I think we're going for a ride on this one. And I mean, there are such cool songs on this. And it's your ninth album. When you guys have done this for a while now, okay, you've been doing it for quite a long time. And when you go to say, okay, boys, we're gonna make another album, do you go, Do you start getting in your own head a little bit, or do you just kind of go, okay, let's go to work?
Not usually happens. It's usually born out of boredom, to be honest with you. And usually a tour will end, and then you have the holidays with the family, and I'd say usually around middle of January, we all kind of like text like, "Hey, I want to get together, maybe just jam a little bit, or get out of the house," or that's usually how it starts, and that's kind of the beginning of the whole process here. But this record, we were lucky because, man, we were all on the same page from the very beginning, which is very rare to have four individuals be even somewhat on the same radar, let alone on the same page. So, man, that was a huge boost to just the start of this record was us just all collectively just being in the same headspace, which was amazing.
Yeah, we always take some time off after like a tour or like a cycle. And yeah, Nathan's right. Usually it's just us hitting that wall of just not doing it for a while and knowing that it's time, and we get, super inspired by each other and we get together and see where it goes. We try to make each one be a little bit different, and I feel like this one has its own feeling.
We have a rule here. If my wife asks me to take out the trash more than 50 times, that's when we get in the studio and start working because, ooh, that's just too much for me.
He has to ask you.
Oh no.
Oh, Matthew, you are well trained, my son.
Wow.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit I guess I don't know. I have to take out the trash. I can't
Yeah.
let it get full.
I just get a look and it's like, oh yeah, the trash. It's gotten to that point in my
Why
world.
is it our jobs? It's like our jobs. I don't get it.
Feels sexist, doesn't it?
I don't know, maybe.
I love the fact that you guys named this album "Can We Please Have Fun?" And this is something that I've gone through and watched a lot of your videos, and you guys are always serious. You're always dead serious in your videos. It looks like, And I'm like, "Can we please have fun?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I'm ready. Whenever you guys want to crack a smile."
Uh,
I was honestly concerned
yeah.
about going into it. I was like, how are we going to call an album or name an album? Can we please have fun? And in every photo, we look like we're miserable. I think it's just our faces. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Zoolander. Zoolander ruined our band there for a while. It was Blue Steel was in our veins. We just could not get rid of it. We tried so hard, but we have shaken that now. I think we've entered our Jack Black phase now. So we're just like we're jolly and happy and just loving life.
I just watched the video, and you got to check this out called "Nowhere to Run." it's the handheld, and like you guys just went, I don't know, what are you doing this afternoon? You want to go make a video? And I know there's more to it than that, but it's got that feel of like you guys are just having a blast. And you know, I think I saw a smile or two in that one, actually.
Is it not? Do you mean Nothing to Do? The one
Sorry,
where
Nothing to Do.
The handheld,
Yeah, the
hey,
handheld.
the camcorder. Yes,
I get those
yes.
two songs confused.
Yeah,
as well.
sorry.
Nothing and Nowhere. Yeah, we would. Honestly, I just feel like we kind of ran out of money or something, and we were like, "What can like we want to make content?" And I was like, "Well, we should just have Caleb like just shoot the video." I mean, it took a little bit more time to come up with the idea than that, but and yeah, that's exactly what happened. Like literally, like a few days later, we were just like, "Let's just film it with a high 8 camera."
There are smiles for me on that video because of there was no click to it. So, and the speaker was in another room. So you were literally just, you would hear the speaker coming towards you as Caleb was walking towards, and it was like, please just let me even be close to on beat of what this is. And then they're like, we're going to try to get it in one take. I'm like, you can't mess up on one take. You have to do it perfect. So there might be a couple of edit things that should have been done in there that weren't. But hey, it's all for the art, you know?
Well, and that's what's wonderful about it. And that's what I think, authenticity, you know, I mean, you guys are a rock band, you know, and rock bands notoriously have been about authenticity. And I think, you know, and you guys have done this for a while, you know, everything has to be so polished and perfect. And yeah, you want your album to sound like that, but I think there's a more human connection when maybe there isn't a mistake or two in there, or maybe you didn't hit the drum at the right time in the video, but I think people just want to see that real, you know what I mean?
We're learning that more
Yeah.
and more as we go. Exactly that. We could have easily, if we had the money, we could have easily shot a $300,000 music video, and I promise you, it probably wouldn't have been as good as Caleb, just with a high 8 camera, just kind of, you know, giving it all there. Yeah, but that's what we're trying to do with this album. We're just way more hands-on with everything, the creative process, the music, everything.
And me
Right.
personally, as a fan, when I go to a concert, it's great when the band gets up there and plays it identical and it sounds just like the records. Like, holy shit, they are tight. Like, man, that band is. You will walk away from there with so many more stories if it's a show where they break a guitar string halfway through the Smash song and they got to stop and like, you know what? We got to start this over. My bad. We want to, like, scars, warts, all the bruises, all that. That's what makes music what it is. That's what I love so much about blues is they would get completely backwards on the drum beat and like, oh well, we'll just wait till it comes back around, then we'll get back on beat again there. So for me, I was kind of tongue in cheek about the edit thing, but
Sure.
I don't mind a scar here or there or something that isn't perfect and pristine. And because like Matt said, if you've got time and money, you can make anything look perfect, cinematic, just like, oh, the stars aligned and this is just an amazing, you know, moment that we just so happen to capture. But no, it was more of catch that fun vibe of chaos and like whatever happens and whatever reaction you get out of us is truly what we were reacting to in that moment, and not a director saying, hey, when the camera pans to you on this part, why don't you look a little confused or look angry or look like, oh no, it was pure like, oh shit, here comes the speaker. I hear Caleb coming down the hall. Let's go.
And whatever you do, don't smile, damn it. Because the album is called Can We Please Have Fun, which, guys, no joke, I love this album. Like Rainbow Ball, Nowhere to Run, and Actual Daydream. Those are the ones I'm really stuck on right now that I've been listening to over and over again. So I think there's a lot of life in this. I mean, and I'm saying this from a radio single perspective, by the way. A lot of songs on here that could have some potential, man. So I'm excited about what you guys have brought with this new album, man. And congratulations on it. And good luck with this massive tour you're about to roll out on, too.
Man, thank you so very much. Yeah, I wanted to name the record Can We Please Have Beignets, but they did not like that for some reason. So we went with Can We Please Have Fun. But
we've got tons of little jokes like that. Before we shot the Nothing to Do video, it should have been called Can We Please Have Funds?
Yes, because we were.
Yeah, the inside jokes. Well, Matthew, Nathan, this has been so cool. I know we're running out of time here, but I could talk to you guys for hours, it looks like, but I can't because you got other things to do. You got to make that stop off in New Orleans at some time. I don't know what your plans are in the fall and the winter, but man, we love you down here, and you can go visit St. Charles Parish and hang out with the oil rigs in Luling.
Hey, I love it. I'll go.
Me too.
Oh, the great pastime of looking at oil rigs. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it, man.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
All right, you
Cheers.
too. Thanks, guys.